Turning Point Brooklyn began as a grassroots effort to save a handful of young gang members from life on the streets. From the very beginning, Turning Point's vision was a community where all people had access to education, health programs, and housing. Today, Turning Point serves more than 8,000 people. It provides adult literacy, HIV/AIDS outreach and services, and housing for those overcoming homelessness. Turning Point is rooted in Sunset Park and Red Hook, Brooklyn neighborhoods with high immigrant populations. Turning Point's flagship program is the bustling Education Center, which provides English classes and high school equivalency degree classes to 800 people a year.
The Education Center is important to the Sunset Park community because it offers services to people who either had a hard time the first time around, and this is their second shot at getting a high school diploma, or who have recently arrived in this country and want to learn English. So the name Turning Point is really accurate because it is a turning point for people.
Because when they walk through the door, a lot of them are taking a risk. This is something that is very important to them. They've thought about for a long time, but they, for whatever reason, have been afraid to take that next step. And we ensure that when they come to our education center, that they are welcomed from the reception to the admin through the teachers, and that they have a very positive experience that's based on perseverance.
Chun Ying is a single mother from China. A parent at her son's school recommended that she look into Turning Point.
When I first came here, I barely know one single math term, but I got 800 on my math test. Yeah, when I first came, I have no specific plan about my future. I have no idea what I'm going to do in future. But when I came to Turning Point, I was inspired to go to college. As at Turning Point, I decided what I'm going to do future.
Nadia Tayeh is a mother of 4. Raising her kids, she never had time to fully pursue her education. Turning Point changed that.
So I decided to go to Turning Point after being out of school for 30 years. I wanted to continue my education. Like, being a teacher was something that I wanted to do. So I got my GED, and then the teachers there at Turning Point, I was like, oh my God, I don't know if I could go to college. It was college a place for me, but the teachers there at Turning Point, they were very supportive. I registered at BMCC, and this is my last semester there, and currently I am a paraprofessional in a New York City public school.
It was hard for me because in my country, I finished the elementary school. And that's happened a long time ago. And remember the subject, the math, everything was very hard for me. And I thought in that time was a little difficult for me. But when the teacher encouraged us, they said, you can do it. Because if you came here from Ecuador, it's far away. And the language is, to communicate here is very hard. To survive here is very hard. I think the writing is not impossible. I will pass.
The importance of education in a community of immigrants. Many of them come here and have other priorities. They want to settle, they want to be economically self-sufficient, and there are many others. Sometimes they're coming from war zones, they're coming from very difficult areas, and settling in Sunset Park means that finding something conveniently located that will help them further the life that made them come to America is very important. So the Education Center offers them the opportunity to be in their neighborhood, be able to learn English, and prepare for other areas of their life, such as college, if they are interested in college, get a GED so they can find a job in an easier way. Sometimes mothers just came to learn English so that they could help their children do homework, right? Be able to monitor that.
I want to set a good example for my son to let him feel proud of me when he's getting bigger, and I want him pursue his dream like I'm pursuing mine.
BCS is proud to present the program award to Chun Ying, Nadia Tayeh, and Maria Espinoza for their perseverance and impact in one Brooklyn community.